Okay, guys, let's quickly talk. One thing I want you to help me to do right now, grab your pen, put up your time because right now it's all about teaching. Let's do the teaching. I've been wanting to do this teaching, but trust me, it's really crazy. So I've been really wanting to do this teaching, to do this class because it has been on my mind, it has been on my neck, and people have been really looking out for this point. Let me do this analysis. So the strategy we are going to be using is psychological plus trend line. Write it down. Psychological plus trend line. That is what we are going to be using. This strategy is a very simple and a layman strategy that even that 4 hours time frame for a perfect look of the chart. Let's take a look at the chart. To our 4 hours time frame, you can see the market has really balanced up for us. It's now to spread it very wide and let's dig on it. But meanwhile, without stressing too much, the market has been really frustrating this period, but it's what it is. We can't really take it off from you. It is what it is. So now, looking at this point, we can see what we have here. You can see this point. From here, it breaks up, it moves there, it went up, it comes down, it went up, and it's on its way coming down. The reason why this market needs to come down, my anticipation is that this is the lowest the market has gotten, and this is the highest the market has gotten. And I am very certain that the market is coming down. Why? Because if you take a look, the market did this, came up, sweep all the liquidity that's up here, then sweep this down one, went all back, boom, 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 boom. So the market is really coming down. So let me delete this because the first thing I'm going to be doing is that I will draw my trend line. Sorry. Now what will I do now? I'm going to draw my trend line. Remember, when you are drawing a trend line, you need a little as a two touch, as little touch, sorry, as little as two touch of trend line from the 4 hours, then as little as two touch in 1 hour, as little as two touch in 15 minutes, where you'll be executing your trade. Now, what will I do now? I won't just pick trend line, I'll pick trend horizontal trend line. Okay, trend line ray, that's what it is called, trend line ray. This one will help you to project the future instead of you to be dressing and dressing and dressing your trend line. This one will just project the future for you. Now what will it do? It will just you will just pick this point and then put it on the second point. Make sure it touches a lot. Now we have the first point, the second touch, and the third touch as well. At that point you can also see that. Now what will I do now? Drop down to my 1 hour time frame for a counter trend line. After you have gotten your major trend line, the next thing you should get is your counter trend line, and that is what I'm trying to get right now. I think the network is really delaying, but it's fine. Let me just give him a little bit chance. Can wait for it. Don't know what's wrong. We are waiting. I don't know what's wrong. Okay. What's really going on? What's the mess? Okay. It has load. Now, what will I do? Because I've taken the major line, the major point. You guys can remember this area. You can remember this area, I believe. This point, that's the second touch which we marked from our 4 hours time frame. Now I'm going to mark what? My 1 hour counter trend line. Now in this my 1 hour counter trend line, what will I mark out? I will mark out this point. I'll mark out this point. Yeah, to this one. So that's what I will be looking at for today because I've gotten my counter trend line at this point. So let's see what happens around this area. We have only two choice and it's normal. Either taking a win, the highest that can happen, you take a loss. Let the market come do this for us, or let it come and break up like this and get to this point, then we keep selling. So that's what we are looking at for right now. That's what we are looking at for. Now, let's block out our horizontal line, which will serve as psychological level, also serve as support and resistance. If you have not understand how psychological level works, drop a comment section, drop a comment in the comment section, and I will do video for that. So now I'm going to put in a random number as usual. So what will I pick? Let me pick from 3,300. Okay, you can see market, it just went down. The psychological level just went down. Then I will pick again. This time it's going to be a 4,000. 4,000. 4,000. I think, am I correct? Good. It's two. Then the next one I will pick again. 3,500. 3,500. So now, picking on 3,500, I'm going to adjust this psychological level, remove this two, put in 20 there. You can see the psychological levels are adjusting themselves gradually, gradually, gradually. So the next one is going to be our 4,500. 4,500. The next one should be 5,000. That's, I'm just trying to say, if not, you guys should be able to do the whole round up number by yourself. It's not that hard. Okay. So now that I've gotten it, you can see that each and everywhere this market passed, it reacted to those areas. Market reacted to those areas. You can see it all reacted. You can see that. You can see reaction, reaction, reaction everywhere. You can see reaction everywhere. Reaction happens everywhere. You can see that one. Reaction happens there. It happens there. So it's here and there. It's all reaction. You can also see where this market is doing this. It's also a reaction. So now that I've picked this one and I see that market broke a trend downward, I will pick this one point for a better confirmation. This is what I will do. So now, what am I anticipating? What am I looking out for? Each time market comes to that point, I might take a trade from that point. Sorry for that, guys. I ordered something and they brought the thing. That's the noise going down there. So it's fine. So where are we now? Sorry. It is hard, but I just have to do it. So now, yeah, yeah, and also here. They were touches. They were touches. So now that we have seen those touches, now the market broke from this point down. Market is also approaching this point. It's also approaching this point. So now, because we have seen, and this trend, this particular line has not given us any trade, because it has not given us any trade, we are also looking for us to take trade. Either let the market come to this area or this area. Let me mark them out so you can also see the areas I am talking about. If the market cannot come to this point, let it come to this point. If it comes to this point, it's a better confirmation for us to keep selling. If it comes to this point, it's a better confirmation for us to sell. And our OSL will be at this point. But if it does come to this area, because market is going to consolidate between this area tonight, if you come to this point, good. We will take our SRD stop. But we are also looking. So now we have two options here. One is to take our trade from this point. Taking trade from this point. Then we write down, or we take from this point. SL will be at the stop. Then we also write down 1:2. I think so. So that's just it. That's just it. So I'll be making a video how you can block out your everything you need. And my last point, let me go to the next chart. So what did I say? You need minimum of two touches of trend line to take a trade. Two minimum of trend line to confirm a trend if possible. So if you are looking to confirm a trend line to confirm a trend, whether downtrend or uptrend, the things you should look out for is your two touches. From 4 hours, you look for your two touch. Then for your major trend line should be on 4 hours, and a two touch, minimum of two touch on your major trend line, and this your trend line should be on 4 hours. Then your counter trend line, which is 1 hour, your counter trend line should also give you minimum of two touches. Then after you have confirmed the two touches from the 1 hour and from the 4 hours, which is the major trend line and the counter trend line, for a better direction, you will now drop down to your 15 minutes for execution. Drop it down to your 15 minutes for execution will help you to take a perfect entry and a tight stop loss. Stop loss is not a sin. So if I do be you to analyze this chart as simple as this, I will go to my 4 hours time frame first. Then now, if I am in my 4 hours, I'm just going to explain this thing very fast because this video is getting longer. If I do this 4 hours, you can see this without even any objection. You can see what the market does. That this market is printing up. So now we pick our two. What we need, like I said, is just minimum of two. If I put it here, it's also on the trend line. If I put it here, because the market has corrected twice at that point, so we are looking at one touch and the second touch and the third touch. Now the market has shown us that it's on an uptrend. You cannot pick trend from this because it's a slopey. This point is slopey, very, very slopey. You can see it there. The market is slopey. Let me see if I can show you this. So okay, market is slopey. Where is it? Get out. Good. So now what will I do next? I will go to my 1 hour time frame. Hold on. I just need 15 minutes to explain these things. Okay. Okay. Now you can see, let's pick our counter trend line from this point up here. Good. Now that we have picking our counter trend line, what should we do next? We zoom out because we have zoomed in already. We zoom out. It's too wide. It's too wide. Now I will start from this point where the market is printing. This point I will start from okay, 79500, 79500, 79500. Okay, so now from there let's do our 50 pip calculation. Okay, so now I will pick in, what will I pick? 8,000. I'll pick in 8k, 8,000, 8k. Good. So that's the 50 pip there. Let me adjust it so you can see very clearly. 49, because it's really not lapping. So that's it. You can see market reacted at this point. It touched that point for 3 times, complete 3 times. So if you are trading support and resistance, a perfect entry was done there. Very sweet perfect entry. So now let's drop down because the market is heading up, but we also need all these points to be well confirmed. So what will I do? I will do 9,000. 9,000, where is it? So this is 9,000 here. I will do 9,000. This like 9,000. So that is it. Now I won't mark so much on it. I won't mark so much. I will now drop down to my 15 minutes where I will take my trade. Actually, you can see this date, which is today, is really gone. So if possible, the market has done what it knows how to do best. Market is gone already. Market is freaking gone. Market is freaking gone. Now, if I was online and how will I do this trade? How will I do this trade today? I do believe there is no good entry here, but I will show you what I will do. If I pick my point from here to the second one, I do be expecting, I will be expecting to long from this point, to long from this point. I will be expected to do that. But now, market failed to follow, which means today I will be expecting a whole loss, a loss. I will be expecting loss if possible. Target on the low. I think this is approximately like 20 pip or so. This pair really it doesn't run that much. So this is what I will be expecting. This is what I will be doing. I won't lie to you. This is exactly what I will be doing. So this whole thing, this whole drama that happened below between here is so crazy. It's a bunch of madness. You see? But now if you shift it down here, it's a perfect one. If you bring it back here, it's a perfect one. But let's see how it really works at that point. So I don't think I can do it as good. But let me just try to add it back. So sorry. Okay. So that is it. I love gold so much and I trade it so much. I love gold so much and I trade it so much. So much. It's fine. Don't kill ourselves. Don't kill ourselves. We won't kill ourselves. I can't kill myself. It's a whole bunch of crazy. Okay, so let me plug on this point. Let's see. There are a lot of chances in gold. Good. And the next thing, 1 hour. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And paste them in order. We will look for where the trend ended. Then from there we pick another line, which is this. The trend ended there. It's all about adjusting, 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 adjusting. And see this one too. But let's use this point. No, no. It has given us a better touches. You can see that already. It's crazy. Guys, I've just got this video here. It's getting longer than expected.